Marie Osmond, a name once synonymous with joy and optimism in American entertainment, captivated audiences with her angelic voice and radiant smile. Her presence on television during the 1970s made her a household treasure, an icon in the lives of millions. Yet behind the bright lights and applause was a childhood marked by intense pressure and high expectations. The life that seemed so perfect to the world concealed deep fractures. The struggles she endured, from the relentless demands of fame to personal loss, reveal a story of resilience, pain, and survival few ever imagined. A childhood lost to the stage. Born in 1959 as the only daughter among 9 siblings, Marie did not experience a typical childhood. Her early years were spent not in carefree play, but in a system built on discipline, faith, and unspoken expectations. The Osmond household demanded excellence, and love was often tied to performance. While other children laughed and played freely, Marie was learning the weight of responsibility under harsh studio lights. By age 3, she had begun performing on stage, and by the time she appeared on The Andy Williams Show in 1962, childhood had already begun slipping away, replaced by duty and obligation. Early lessons in obligation. Within the Osmond family, perfection was the standard, not the goal. Hours of practice, constant corrections, and relentless expectations shaped Marie's perception of love and self-worth. A moment of longing for freedom, watching other children play outside, was met with a firm denial. No, you have work to do. That instant left a lasting impression. It was a line between childhood and performance that could never be crossed back. Love and approval became inseparable from achievement, planting a seed of internal conflict that would shadow her life. The world admired her brightness, but no one saw where it had quietly begun to fracture. A brush with death. At age 11, Marie faced a traumatic near-death experience that left invisible scars. During a commercial shoot in Japan, the boat she was on capsized, throwing her into the open water. Alone, exhausted, and surrounded by vast silence, she fought to survive under the scorching sun. Salt burned her skin, and time seemed endless. When rescued, her body was blistered and trembling. Despite this, she was sent back to work immediately, with no pause or care. The world saw the same radiant smile, yet inside, a quiet breaking had begun. Survival became more than physical. It became emotional and psychological. Behind the Smile, Marie's autobiography, Behind the Smile, chronicles not her success, but its hidden costs. She writes of loneliness, confusion, and the subtle erosion of self that came with growing up in the spotlight. While audiences adored her, she was learning to disappear into herself, detaching from emotion to endure. The external applause masked an internal struggle, a battle to keep going without truly living. Survival became a skill of its own. By the time the public fell in love with her, Marie had already been breaking quietly for years, navigating life as both performer and human, without anyone fully recognizing the cost. The weight of expectation by her teenage years, Marie's career demanded even more. On shows like Donny and Marie, she was measured constantly compared to other women and pressured to maintain a flawless image. When producers demanded she lose weight despite already being 103 pounds, it sparked a lifelong struggle with control. Through extreme dieting and starvation, she sought to gain approval she believed was conditional. Numbers became identity, and control became survival. By her early 20s, anorexia and bulimia had taken hold. Her internal battle was hidden from public view, yet it defined her daily existence. Self-worth and survival had merged in ways no one could see. The cost of control for Marie, food and weight were never just physical issues, they were emotional battlegrounds. Hunger, weakness, and exhaustion became routine. Her body was a measure of her worth, and perfection a necessity for love and acceptance. Years of internalized pressure, combined with the relentless spotlight, left deep psychological wounds. She recounts that even as a young child, she believed something was inherently wrong with her. This belief, rooted in her early experiences, grew quietly over decades. Love had been linked to performance, and she carried that lesson into every stage, every mirror, and every applause-filled moment, all while quietly enduring immense suffering. the silent breaking. Despite her struggles, Marie continued performing with grace, masking her pain behind smiles and song. Each success came at a hidden cost, a compromise of well-being for the sake of career and family expectations. The pressures of fame compounded personal insecurities, reinforcing the idea that love and acceptance were earned. Beneath the gowns, the applause, and the lights, she was constantly negotiating between survival and authenticity. This silent breaking was invisible to the world, yet profoundly shaping her adulthood. It became a lifelong lesson. Resilience often comes at the expense of self, and strength is sometimes the art of continuing when everything within you threatens to collapse. Enduring personal loss. Marie's life of performance was later compounded by unimaginable personal loss. She faced the death of her son and the passing of her parents, grief returning in waves that never fully receded. Yet, despite enduring what many would consider unbearable, she continued to live, to perform, and to engage with the world. Her ability to carry on, even amid profound sorrow, reveals the depth of her resilience. Each loss, each heartbreak, became a testament not to what she had lost, but to the strength she carried forward. Her story resonates because it reflects the universal experience of carrying unseen pain while maintaining outward composure, choosing purpose over pressure. Today, Marie continues to engage with the world on her own terms. Her work, whether through writing, projects, or appearances, aligns with purpose rather than expectation. She no longer performs to prove worth. She chooses endeavors that matter to her heart and soul. This shift is perhaps the most powerful aspect of her journey. After decades of navigating fame, pressure, and loss, she has learned to define herself outside external validation. By choosing purpose, Marie demonstrates the possibility of reclaiming life from trauma. Her story leaves an enduring lesson. Even after enduring unimaginable challenges, it is possible to find agency, meaning, and intentional joy. A story of resilience. Marie Osmond's life reminds us that perfection is never the measure of a human being, and that struggle does not disqualify anyone from leaving a mark on the world. Her story is not one of flawless success, but of survival, endurance, and courage. She has endured a childhood stolen by performance, battles with self-image, and unimaginable loss, yet she continues to exist fully in the world. Her journey teaches that resilience is often quiet, private, and ongoing, and that the strength to keep moving forward can coexist with grief. In her story, many find reflections of their own struggles and triumphs, lessons from a life. Lived Marie's journey is a reminder that life does not pause for suffering, and that loss is often uninvited. Yet even amid hardship, the human heart finds capacity for healing and purpose. The message she leaves is clear. Strength is not the absence of pain, but the ability to carry it forward. Her life encourages reflection on our own challenges, losses, and endurance. By witnessing her story, we see that even fractured lives hold beauty, meaning, and resilience. And in her example, there is hope that despite trauma, grief, and imperfection, we can continue, create, and connect with the world around us. Finding peace and strength. In the end, Marie Osmond's life offers both caution and inspiration. Pain does not discriminate, loss does not wait, and time does not heal all wounds entirely. Yet the human spirit persists, finding ways to carry forward, to love, and to endure. Her story reminds us to honor our own journeys, acknowledge the strength we have cultivated, and recognize the beauty in persistence. Even in the darkest moments, there is the possibility of connection, purpose, and growth. Through her life, we are reminded that while suffering shapes us, it does not define us, and resilience is a quiet, enduring triumph.